Hello friends, welcome to Physics Universe. Now today our topic is ICSC Standard 10 Chapter 1 Forces, Turning Force and Uniform Circular Force. Turning forces on rigid bodies. So initially we discuss about rigid bodies. Here we write definition of rigid body. Now what is the definition of rigid body? So the body which does not get deformed, sorry, does not get deformed, that body is called rigid body. So in actual practice we know that there is no such thing as rigid body. So however we uh, assume that the rigid bodies like is for example are stones, metals, glass, etc. We assume that they are rigid bodies. Clear? So to learn these turning forces we have to study some definitions. Clear? So first of all I have to draw some drawing about the forces. So here one point, this point is in the action of force. So clear, if we denote it as B, this is force S, left hand side force is R. Here at this point direction of that point force, that is right hand side, and that force is denoted as P, and that point we call that A. Clear? Now this is dotted line, this is X. Okay, so figure is completed. Now some definition. First definition is point of action of force. Now what is the point of action of force? So the point on a rigid body where a force X is called the point of action of force. So in this drawing A is called point of action of force because on that point force is exerted on that point. Clear? Similarly if B, suppose this body is moving right hand direction, then at this B point is called point of action of force. Clear? So whenever force acts, whenever on a rigid body, when a force acts, that is called point of action of force. Clear? Now second, here example is A point. Now second, line of action of force. Now what is line of action of force? So whenever body is on the effect of any, so in this line of action of force, so whenever force is exerted on the body, at this point force is exerted here. So according to this line of force we get here XY line. On that XY line all forces are exerted there. So that line is called line of action of force. Clear? Now third is principle of third one is principle of transmissibility of force. Now in this topic, that point of action of force can be transmitted anywhere along the line of action, the force without causing any material difference in the movement of the body. So force will be transmitted in any direction, either in this right hand side direction or left hand side direction. that transmission is called principle of transmissibility of force. क्लियर? सो अगर हम लोग उसका अगर एग्जांपल ले तो सपोज के यहाँ पर 3 फोर्सेस एग्जर्ट हो रहे हैं. क्लियर? 3 फोर्सेस कौन से? एक तो P फोर्स है, दूसरा S फोर्स एंड थर्ड वन इज R फोर्स. अब दो जो फोर्स है वो तो राइट हैंड डायरेक्शन में एग्जर्ट हो रहे हैं. R फोर्स इज इन दी लेफ्ट हैंड डायरेक्शन. क्लियर? सो यहाँ पर जो R और P दोनों की जो डायरेक्शन है वो एकदम ऑपोजिट है एंड दे आर इक्वल. सो दे आर कैंसलिंग ईच अदर. If they are cancel each other, then S will remain. So S direction is our final substance direction. So now our body will in the motion in right hand side direction. Clear? Okay. So thank you for today.